Hey, this is Adam. In this video, we're going to try and tackle the letters B and V, or B and V. Now, this by far is the biggest problem that any of my native Spanish speakers have because they can never really discern a B from a V when they're spelling. It's less of an issue with native English speakers, but we're going to take a look at it anyway to see if we can figure out and come up with some guidelines to use so that we know which one to use when we're trying to spell correctly. Both the ube and the be make the b sound. And with spelling, there's really not that big of an issue with this, except for at the beginning of words and at the end of imperfect conjugations. And that's usually only for native Spanish speakers. So let's take a look at the beginning of words first. I'm going to give you some examples of some of the verbs that are going to start with the ube, because most of the verbs I've found that we use in Spanish class that have that sound, be, begin with ube. Now, some of the exceptions are beber or bailar, of course, but words like voy, vas, va, which is the verb ir, or vender, to sell, or venir, to come, or vestirse, to get dressed, or ver, to see or watch, vivir, to live, volar, to fly, and volver, to return or go back. All of these start with ube. As far as the imperfect conjugation goes, the endings are always aba, abas, aba, abamos, abais, aban for AR verbs. None of these endings ever have an ube in them. It's always be. So if you're a native speaker and that's an issue that you have, whenever you put it in the used to form or the imperfect aspect, then always use a be and not an ube. Now, if you have specific questions or scenarios that you have a question about, put them in the comments below and I will try to do my best to answer them.